Hello friends, myself Sanjay Bhardwaj, Assistant Professor, Jagannath Institute of Education, James Tech, Greater Noida, Uttar Pradesh. My subject is guidance and counseling and the topic is behavioral problem of children. Introduction. Most children have some behavior problems at some time or the other. Behavior problems arise from conditions within the child or from external influences, effects of which are often not noticed or understood by others. Behavior problems range from extreme withdrawal to intense hostile aggression. In classroom, students with behavior problems try to cope with their problems in their own ways, which at times becomes trouble for others. Types of behavior problems. Behavior problems have been classified into given types. Classroom disturbance. The extent to which the child teases or torments classmates, interferes with others' work, and is quickly drawn into noise making and must be controlled. Impatience: the extent to which the child starts work too quickly, is sloppy in work, is unwilling to go back other work and rushed through work. Physically more active and restless. Disrespect defines the extent to which the child speaks disrespectfully to teachers, resists doing what is asked of, belittles the work being done, and breaks classroom rules. Achievement anxiety: the extent to which the child gets upset about tests and scores and is sensitive to criticism or correction. External reliance: the extent to which the child looks to others for direction, requires precise direction, and has difficulty making one's own decisions. Inattentive withdrawal: the extent to which the child loses attention, seems to be oblivious to what transpires in the classroom, and seems difficult to reach or in preoccupied. Irrelevant responsiveness: the extent to which the child tells X aggregated st- the extent to which the child tells X aggregated stories, gives irrelevant answers, interrupts when the teacher is talking, and making irrelevant comments during classroom discussion. Need for closeness to teacher: the extent to which the child seeks out the teacher before and after class, offers to do things for the teacher, is friendly towards the teacher and likes to be physically close to the teacher. Anxiety depression: the child seems to be tense with face drawn and rigid, cries easily at the smallest pretext, does not talk to anyone, does not take interest in things. The child gets upset about tests and test scores, sensitive to criticism or correction. Quiet and withdrawn: the child is withdrawn and quiet in the class, does not have friends and is mostly isolated, tends to be very self-centered, preoccupied and on thoughts and problems, and disinterested or unenthusiastic about anything else. Aggression and violence, a hostile or angry behavior directed to harm or injure a person or property. Attention deficit, a child has difficulty in attending to tasks and instructions for any length of time, easily distracted, fidgets excessively, and has difficulty in sitting still. Physical injury. Recurrent and multiple injuries are observed for which no adequate evidence is given for delay, medication, spots or strap marks, bites or bumps. Causes of behavior problems. Personal and social needs. A child's need for attention, recognition, approval, and belonging are just as real and compelling as the need for food and drink. A child deprived of the attention might resort to any activity which promises being into the limelight. Effects of maturation. Regardless of what an individual's chronological or even mental age may be, she may be or he may be no more mature in self-control or human relation than an average individual some years his/her junior. Behavior problems such as temper, tantrum, or negativism or boisterous attention-getting device or indicative immaturity. The teacher and the classroom conditions. Some behavior problems may be attributed to the teacher. It is improbable that any teacher consciously invites misconduct, but many do so inadvertently. Teachers who are sarcastic or who humiliate their students and those who are downright unfair to them earn the animosity of the students, and they become intent on seeking means of gaining revenge. Social and cultural conditions. Among the socio-cultural factors which have been found to be contribute to the misbehavior of the children and youth are certain television shows, movies, comics and magazines in which they encounter violence, horror, sadism, flagrant disregard of the principles of decency and morality. Home conditions. Various kinds of unsatisfactory home conditions are also the factors contributing misbehavior. Students whose homes have been broken by the death of a parent, divorce or separation, or by the prolonged absence of the both parents for the parents for business or social reasons probably lack the firm but loving parental guidance they need for the satisfactory adjustment in school life. Thank you very much. This is the lecture on behavior problem of the children. I hope it will help you to understand the concept about it. Thank you.